How's it going, everyone? It is Andre Williams, and over here we talk stocks and we focus on one thing. Always protect your profits. I also got to put in the disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor and this isn't financial advice. So just know when you do invest, you're doing it at your own risk. So today we're going to be talking about SNDL, Sundial growers. There's a lot of volatility going inside the market today. So you know what? I'm going to give you guys an update. But before we get started, of course, I got to go over the agenda. If you're new to this channel, I just want to let you know we have timestamps down below in the description. But if you are a shareholder or you're considering to take a position, I suggest you watch this full entire video. So the first thing we're going to be going over is a technical analysis. Yes, we are seeing the pullbacks inside of the market. We are seeing the volatility. What are some things that we need to look out for in regards to the stock price for SNDL? Well, we're about to cover it. Secondly, we're going to be taking a look at the short interest information. Why is this important? We want to see what is the market sentiment. Is it positive or is it negative? Are there still short sellers piling up in SNDL? And then when all of that is done, I'll be giving you guys my final thoughts as well as some more key details. So let's get into it. So we're going to do a technical analysis for SNDL Sundial growers. So let's see how it performed on the day. So it ended up closing at $1, being down 5.66% on the day. On the low, it tested $1, and then on the high, testing $1.06. Now, the chart that we have in front of us is the 1-year daily chart. Let's see how it's lining up with their indicators. So it is well above the 200-day. It is also showing some strength at above the 21-day EMA, which is right at 99 cents. And if we take a look at the 100-day, of course, it is below that, which is at $1.11. If we take a look at the RSI down below, we are right here around 50. So this is right around fair value, right in the middle. It is not overbought and it is not oversold. So one of the things that we need to take notice of, and we talked about this in the previous video, that is $1 level, we want to see this area of support actually hold up. We know already if it breaks through this $1 level, what the possibility can be in regards to the next area of support, which you can see here is around this 96-cent level and as well around this 92-cent level. So this is just in case it decides to pull back even further. Of course, there's a lot of volatility inside of the market, so I wasn't too surprised. But at the same time, it's good to see that SNDL was able to hold up $1, and I would love to see this continue as far as for the rest of the week, despite all of the volatility. If it doesn't happen, then you guys already know you have some opportunities here. Many of us on this channel got into SNDL in the 70-cent range, so we're already riding up. I'm just making sure, and I want to remind you guys that you are protecting your profits and just know what your goals are when you're in this particular play. But for the most part, I just want to see SNDL be able to hold up $1, and then any moves from the upside from there, you guys already know what those key areas are. We already know if it could pass this $1.50 level, that's where we really could take off with a lot of buying volume. So we're on Fintel. We're going to take a look at the most recent short interest information for SNDL. So when we take a look at the short volume ratio, it is at 25%. So this is significant here. What does this look like? So out of 91 million or just over 91 million shares that were traded, we had 23.1 million of those shares that were actually sold short. And like I said, this is from June the 14th, end of day. We take a look at the short shares availability. It is at a 10 million, updated 26 minutes ago. And we take a look at the short borrow free rate, it's at 1.41%. Taking a look at the history of the short volume, you can see that it is going up for SNDL. So what does this mean? This contributes to more volatility. And in regards to the overall market sentiment, they're saying that the price needs to come down. That's why short sellers are all over this particular play. But the good thing about it, it does have short squeeze potential due to the fact that it is above 21% or higher. So do keep that in mind. If we see some trends in regards to other meme stocks, then SNDL can definitely make some serious moves to the upside. So for my final thoughts for SNDL Sundial growers, the pullback we saw inside the market today was of no surprise whatsoever. I told you guys there's a Fed meeting that is coming up, so that was the reason why SNDL ended up being lower on the day. Do keep in mind it is holding up that area of support at $1 as of this recording, of course, because we don't know what will happen in the after hours and as well as going down in pre-market for tomorrow. But we're seeing during regular trading hours that $1 level was able to hold itself up. Another thing also to understand, if you're thinking about building a position, have this stock on your watch list because it can have more volatility and there's a possibility where it could pull back further. We do know it is categorized as a meme stock. So if you see these other meme stocks that are running, again, keep your eye on SNDL. Another thing to also understand of the fact when we saw the short interest information, it has been going up in regards to the short volume ratio. So yes, we have short sellers that are continuing to short this stock and it's happening even more. So they're trying to really push this price down below $1. So definitely keep an eye on that and just make sure, if you're like many others on this channel, if you got into the 70-cent range, make sure you are protecting your profits, or you know what your game plan / strategy is. If you believe in the long-term prospects for SNDL, then these pullbacks, when they do occur, these are opportunities for you because you'll be able to actually really have your position built out well. But of course, make sure you use a dollar cost averaging approach and you don't go all in on your first position. You want to be able to make sure you can take advantage of pullbacks and have that cash on the side, of course. So as far as how this week progresses, I won't be surprised to see even more volatility, and I want to make sure you guys are prepared for that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll be talking real soon.